You guys want some dedication here? Here we go. Boom. Boom. I got another pile, okay? I haven't even, like, just a little bit more, okay? And boom. There we go. Alright? I got them. I actually collected these as a child, okay? What does that tell you about how excited I was for this? Anyway, hey there guys, what's up? I'm just stacking my books here, don't mind me. What's up? What's going on, guys? It's Autobot Mike 18 here, back with another movie review. Guys, in this video, I'm going to be reviewing a movie that I wanted to be good so badly for the sake of my very nostalgic childhood. But at the same time, I was extremely skeptical. I was like, oh no, this movie is probably going to flop. Okay, and of course, guys, the movie I'm talking about in this video is Goosebumps. A lot of you are probably going to be like, Mike, what's Goosebumps? Stop what you're doing right now and look up Goosebumps, okay? You'll thank me later. Guys, Goosebumps is the horror comedy adaptation, no, not even adaptation, just like a horror comedy telling that is based off of the very popular children's book series, like I have here, by R.L. Stine, which I think he wrote them in like the mid-90s. And then they also made a TV show based off of the books, and now they have made a Goosebumps movie all of these years later, probably at least 15 to 20 years since Goosebumps first came about. And I don't know, guys. Again, when I heard they were making a Goosebumps movie, I got excited because, guys, look at the books here, okay? I'll talk more about my Goosebump collection. If you guys want me to show you off my collection in another video or something, I gladly will. Like, I collected these, like, I have so many fond memories of these Goosebump books, it's not even funny. But, like, this was my childhood, okay? So when I heard they were doing a Goosebumps movie, oop, Haunted Mask, perfect for Halloween, when I heard they were doing a Goosebumps movie, I got excited because the little kid inside of me was like, I'm seeing Goosebumps on the big screen. This is freaking insane, man. So I got really pumped for it then. Then I started thinking, no, like, what if they fail? All right, then the trailer came out and I was like, oh, like, because I didn't know how they were going to balance this movie with all, like, what stories they were going to tell in Goosebumps. Like, were they going to only do a few books or were they going to do the whole series? I was really confused. And then I saw what they were doing for the trailer and I was like, okay, that could work. And then I was like, at the same time, oh, that might not work. This idea is probably going to flop. So I was very skeptical going into this movie, and I'll give you my thoughts right after I get into the synopsis of Goosebumps. And essentially, guys, I basically summed it all up. Goosebumps is the very popular children's book series that was written by R.L. Stine. And in this movie's universe, the Goosebump book series actually is real. Like, people have read Goosebumps, okay? It's the modern day. It's like 2015 set in this movie. But the Goosebump books are real, and the movie focuses on a young teenage boy. Dylan Minnette is the name of the actor. He played Hugh Jackman's son in Prisoners. Got to point that out because frickin' Prisoners, man. And he is moving into a new house with his mother. They've had a family tragedy, blah, blah, blah. His name is Zach in the movie, and living right across from him is a very creepy, reclusive neighbor who is later revealed to be R.L. Stine. And in the movie, he is played by Jack Black. And as we all know, R.L. Stine is the author of the Goosebump books, of course. And he has a daughter named Hannah in the movie. And the young teenage characters get involved with R.L. Stine's Goosebump manuscript collection. He has a whole shelf of like these Goosebump manuscripts. They discover it and they open the manuscripts, and as they open each one, a monster gets unleashed from the book. So say they open the Abominable Snowman of Pasadena. The Abominable Snowman of Pasadena comes out of the book and starts attacking the town. Soon after, things get out of hand. A whole bunch of monsters get out of the books, and they are terrorizing the town where they live in Delaware, and it's up to R.L. Stine and these teenagers to stop these monsters from taking over the town and the rest of the world, possibly. And that, guys, is the premise behind Goosebumps. So when I heard they were telling the story of Goosebumps that way, I got excited because I was like, okay, this idea is either going to fail miserably or it's actually really a good way to just throw all of these books into one movie and still, in a way, make it exciting to watch. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I was skeptical as hell. and I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work. Like, I like how they're going for like this meta sort of story of Goosebumps. Like, they're using Goosebumps as the basis of the universe in the movie. So I wanted to love this movie, and I go in and I watch the movie, and guys, I can confirm that Goosebumps is definitely one of the biggest surprises of the year. I know, I can't believe I'm saying that, guys, but I absolutely loved mostly everything about this movie. Like, I had a fun time watching Goosebumps. I know, it's a shock, but I'm buying the Blu-ray when it comes out. I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. I had fun watching it. It was a blast from my past. I grew up heavily on the Goosebumps, okay, guys? Like Goosebumps was, that's all I read when I was young, okay? Like, Goosebumps, alright? That's it. And just to see it all portrayed on the big screen and actually a very fun and clever, exciting way, filled with a lot of mystery and a really good twist somewhere in the movie. Goosebumps really has it all, and it just really worked for me. I know, it's surprising as hell, but I enjoyed the movie. I had fun with it. Now here's problem number one I had going into the movie. Biggest thing. I was scared as hell that, like, there were jokes in the trailer, and I was like, okay, this is going to be one of those, like, movies. It's got, like, those poop jokes, like those Adam Sandler poop joke crap jokes and, like, shit you'd find in Grown Ups. And I'm going to kid you not, I laughed more in this movie than I did in either of the Grown Ups movies. Come on. Okay? That's pretty damn good, alright? There's actually some clever jokes in this movie. Like, you'd think that most of the humor is going to be directed to the kids, and yeah, there's, like, kids' humor in this movie. Like, yeah, like, say the werewolf of Fever Swamp is chasing their characters, and a character throws, like, a T-bone steak at him, okay? And it's funny. He gets hit in the face with, alright, the kids are going to laugh at that. They're going to love that. Okay? They're being attacked by lawn gnomes. The lawn gnomes are doing crazy things, okay? Like, the kids are going to laugh at that. But there are actually some really smart lines that are thrown into this movie. There are some great references to other pop culture-ish things. There is a reference to another author in this movie. It's one of the most clever, funniest things I've seen in a movie all year long. They carry the joke on 2 times in the movie. It was great. There's a really subtle joke involving 2 police officers that the kids are just, it's going to fly right over their heads. But I actually laughed out loud. I thought it was pretty damn funny. I thought that the comedic side character of their best friend, his name is Champ in the movie. I know, but whatever. He's got like this overbite. I thought that character was going to be annoying as hell. He actually served his purpose as comedic relief. I laughed at what he said. I thought he was funny. There's a moment he has in the trailer where he leaves Jack Black stranded, stuck in a cemetery, and he's like, oh, sorry, nice knowing you, or whatever. I laughed at that moment in the trailer, and I laughed at that moment when I watched the movie. I thought it was actually legitimately funny, and I gotta praise the writers for that. Like, I did not think Goosebumps was gonna be nearly as funny as it actually was. It works as a horror comedy. I bought it, okay? Yeah, it's not so much a horror movie. It's got some creepy things in there that may creep out young kids, but, like, it's, like, the idea of it is horror. It's just the perfect movie to watch around Halloween time, which is why I definitely recommend, like, this is a great family movie. If you're young and your family has nothing to do, go see this movie, okay? Ask them to take you to go see this movie, your parents. You won't regret it, okay? You're going to have a blast watching it. Like, I had a blast watching it myself. Now, real quick, I just got to get into Goosebumps, like, just my personal connection with Goosebumps. Then I'll get back into the review. Guys, I've collected these books. Like, I have fond memories of Goosebumps, okay? I remember when I got hooked on these books, I had went to the library, my grade school library when I was in, like, I was probably in, like, 4th grade or something. 3rd or 4th grade, I don't know. And we'd go to the library, like, every Friday afternoon. And what I would do is, I would go in the library and I would go to the Goosebump section. I would pick out a few Goosebump books. I'd rent, like, 2 of them from my school library. And I'd just read them all weekend long. And I loved the twists in there, the clever endings that happen on, like, the last 2 pages of the book. And I grew up loving these. And of course I watched the show, which, yes, if you look at it now, yeah, the show has bad acting, okay? The dialogue is kind of bad. But, like, it's funny. Like, I'm just holding up. And then I, like, collected these books over the years because I got really into the series. Like, I just love these. Like, I can't even pick a favorite. Like, I love The Haunted Mask, and I love Night in Terror. No, I haven't read all of them. Like, some of these I haven't even read all of. My Best Friend is Invisible, Stay Out of the Basement. I love most of these. Werewolf of Fever Swamp, Welcome to Camp Nightmare. Like, I really love these. Like, I grew up with them, okay? These are very close to me. and I haven't looked at these books in years. Like, they've just been sitting somewhere in a box, and I just dug them out for this review. And I just got thinking about my childhood as I was watching this movie and how great it was to just go home, not have any pressures about life or anything, and just get lost in a Goosebumps book. And that sense of wonder, that sense of, like, good feeling was brought back to me as I was watching this movie. And it just reminded me so much of my childhood, to see all of these monsters that I loved in the books. Like when a certain monster that I didn't think was coming, they say 2 good monsters for the end of the movie, and I just didn't think they were going to use them, and they came in, and I was so happy. It just really brought a smile to my face and really made me feel good inside about my youth. And I know the TV show is corny, but that theme song, man, that damn theme song. And I remember so many episodes so clear that I used to rent them from the video store on, like, Saturday nights with my brother and I. We just went into the video store and we rented, like, the Goosebump VHSs. My brother and I watched a couple of them. It was just, like, the best. Like, like, this movie is a blast from the past, and that's not why I loved the movie. I just wanted to talk about that, just to show my connection with Goosebumps. The rest of the movie works incredibly well. The script is clever, it's funny, the concept is genius in my opinion. Just having monsters, like this group of people, or this group of teenagers, and R.L. Stine himself, trying to fend off the Goosebump monsters, fighting off, like, evil lawn gnomes, and, like, running from a werewolf, a fever swamp, a giant praying mantis. Like, that's great, man. It's funny, it's exciting, the dialogue is funny, it's smart, the characters are very well rounded, they're emotional. The main character, he's got this cliched story, like, oh, there was a family tragedy. We've seen it done before a million times. But there's a great connection between Zach's character, Dylan Minnette's character, and Jack Black's character of R.L. Stine. They have a really interesting connection that I thought worked very well for this movie. And the last half of the movie actually got pretty sad. Like, the last 20 minutes, like, I got sad. And I didn't think that was going to happen. That's because the twist in the movie is really smart. Again, if you're a fan of the Goosebumps, there's a specific book that one of the main storylines in the movie is based off of. It involves R.L. Stine's daughter, and the twist just hits you hard. Like, it brought out the feels, in my opinion, and it worked. Like, I didn't expect that at all going into this movie. I thought the performances were great. I thought Jack Black was really good in the movie. Like, I was like, oh, okay, Jack Black's a great character actor, and like, it took me a while to get used to him because he's a very charming actor, and I've seen R.L. Stine in videos. Like, he's very, like, gaunt, and he's happy, but you could tell like where he gets his ideas from. Like, he's got something going on in his head. So he's, like, very dark, you know, and mysterious type of guy. Jack Black's really not that way, and it took me a while to get into, like, the caricature that he was portraying, but overall, once I got into it, I was in for it. I bought Jack Black in the role. I liked it. I thought that the teenage actors were all very good in the movie. Jillian Bell from 22 Jump Street is in the movie. She plays one of the characters' aunts, and I think she was a little too miscast, because I think she's way too young to play an aunt. But I bought into it nonetheless as the movie went on. So yeah, the script was clever, it was funny, it was well fleshed out, it was dramatic, I liked it, it was entertaining, the concept was great, the acting was good, the film was very well directed in my opinion. There's some great camera work in this movie. I think they used Steadicam for a few tracking shots. It looked very good. I didn't think I was going to pay attention to that in this type of movie. I did, it worked, I liked it, I was happy with it. All of that really worked very well for me in this movie. The ending was great, the pacing was good, the score was good, it has that Halloween feel to it. It's a perfect family-friendly movie that just families should definitely go and see. If you have young kids, take them to see it. They'll really enjoy it. They'll get into Goosebumps like I was when I was a kid, and maybe they'll start reading Goosebump books, which is good. Kids need to read, people. Anyway, guys, if I had to complain about anything about Goosebumps, I'll say this much. There's one transition early on in the movie where a character calls the cops on R.L. Stine, okay? And it's like during the night, and then the cops leave, and literally it goes to the next scene, and it's a dance. And I thought that they would actually cut to like a day scene, and then the dance, because I thought the dance was like a day away, but the way they cut to it, it looked like the dance took place right after it, and I just didn't buy into that at all, actually. And maybe that's what they were going for, but I just felt that was really rushed, just that one transition. I also feel that the CGI isn't incredible. Like, on some of the monsters it looks good, like the werewolf looks pretty good, but like the Abominable Snowman of Pasadena doesn't look that great in my opinion. The gnomes look pretty cool. I don't think it's anything mind-blowing. I think it just looks decent. And if I had to complain about 2 nitpick things that I wanted to see in this movie, I wanted the theme, the Goosebumps theme from the show to open the movie. I'm not going to hold that against the movie, though. And the other thing, I wanted even more monsters. Like, there are about 4 or 5 other monsters. Like, maybe you see them in the background, but, like, I wanted, like, actual shots of them, like, terrorizing people or something. Just, like, little inserts or something that they could have added another 3 minutes to the runtime just to make me feel even more happier to see other monsters I loved from the show and the books. But other than that, I'm not going to complain. Guys, Goosebumps is flat out a big surprise. It's fun. It's great for the whole family. I recommend it to you guys. Even if you're like a 20-something-year-old guy, I'm 19 years old, I love the hell out of this movie. Okay, go see this movie if you're in your 20s. Okay, you'll love it. You'll love it. Goosebumps gets a grade of an 8.75 out of 10 or a B+. That's right. I'm going high because I enjoyed the hell out of Goosebumps. I'm a big fan of the books, the show, and I damn sure as hell loved the movie. I thought it was great. I think it's great family fun. And I think you guys should definitely check it out, okay? Like, don't brush it off because you think it's going to be a childish thing, because it's definitely not. The balance of humor and everything, it's definitely a blast from the past for young adults and teenagers who grew up with this series. And the young kids are going to love it, which is why I think the movie works incredibly well. So guys, that's all I have to say about Goosebumps. Let me know what you thought of the movie if you've seen it down below. And what is your favorite Goosebumps book? Let me know down below in the comments if you've ever read Goosebumps. Oh man, I'm going to have to say, just to say it quick, I'll say Welcome to Camp Nightmare. It's probably one of my favorites. I love Ghost Beach and... oh man, I love so many of these. My Best Friend is Invisible. Oh my god, it takes me back. Anyway guys, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I will see you guys in my next video. Let me know if you want to see my Goosebumps collection. I'll show it in another video for sure. Thanks for watching guys. Bye.